Cool. And we are
Ooh,
recording from the StreamerCollabs HQ. What is going on, Buzz?
it's going good, man. I'm drinking my coffee. I nailed my exam. Shit
Nice,
is
man.
good, man.
Sounds good, man. Sounds good. Cool. I'm just I got a nap last night. You know what I'm saying? That was pretty much it.
You got a nap?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I slept out. That was it. I have no updates or
Mm,
anything. I'm not in school. But
fair enough, man. Dude, school is there's so much like they expect so much of you. Like come to class, do your homework, answer questions. This shit
and do
is
well.
I'm saying, bro, like I'm here, aren't I? The fuck?
Exactly, man. That's just me
Whatever.
trying.
Whatever.
But yeah, man. So let's talk about our what is it? Our topic for the day: transitioning from gaming content without losing your audience. We're gonna be talking about the struggle. We're gonna address the struggle of changing content, discuss
Yeah.
strategies for smooth transition, and that's gonna be pretty much it for today. So I'm gonna go ahead and run these real quick, and then we'll be right back.
This podcast is presented by StreamerCollabs.com, a website made by streamers for streamers. StreamerCollabs.com helps streamers find, connect, and grow their channels by collaboration. We believe that collaboration is key to unlocking the full potential of the streaming community, and we strive to provide the tools and resources needed to make that happen. So join us today and let's make a difference together on StreamerCollabs.com.
And we and we are back.
Seeing a little stretch in.
Yeah, nice, man. Nice. Cool, man. Well, we do not have a lot of time, so today is going to be a shorter episode. So we're going to be speeding through this a little bit. Try to keep up and put it on a 0.5 speed if you have to, man. But yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about wait, wow, we started with step 4.
No, I'll start because I
Yeah.
kind of so I have a the
Script.
anyways, basically a lot of times people have been making content like I'm gonna mention he who must not be named, PewDiePie.
Yeah.
Um, no, he's been making gaming content for like that's where he started off, right? Amnesia, Happy Wheels, all that shit.
Yep.
But then he made the transition from that to more like I guess vlog type things or discussion type things. Is that a Twisted Tea?
No. Oh, it
I was
was
gonna,
Synergy. Last time I had Twisted Tea, that shit just sat in my stomach. Like I
yeah,
didn't get drunk, tipsy, nothing. It just sat there, and I was like, until I had some Taco Bell that cured me of the illness.
yeah, yeah.
Uh,
I've never tried Twisted Tea, but it looks interesting. I don't know. I've never had a sweet tea, but like this could be a lot better with alcohol. That's never crossed my mind.
They're not that sweet
But
either. So it's just,
but essentially a lot of content creators feel like they get stuck into the niche of video game creation and they want to branch out and try new things, but they're scared to because they're worried about losing their core audience.
yeah.
Side note though, Markiplier. Bro has been making video game content for almost half of my life.
Mm-hmm.
And bro is still going strong. Shout out Markiplier, bro. We got to get Markiplier on the podcast. Like, genuinely, I would probably fanboy a little bit. I would fanboy a little bit, but
shout out Mark.
essentially, yeah. But the fear of losing followers and starting over, especially when you're a bigger, more established content creator, or even someone who's got a fairly established, like, smaller fan base, like maybe not as big as Markiplier or I don't know someone else, but still sizable enough to the point where you're like, do I really want to make the change? Because I'm pretty deep into my content creation journey, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm already established. So there's also the emotional weight of change. So it's like, bro, I'm scared, and it's okay to be scared because that shit is real.
Mm-hmm.
But changing content, that's not abandoning your audience, which is a lot of what people think. They're like, man, if I switch up, people aren't gonna fuck with me anymore.
Yeah.
It's not abandoning your audience. It's you as a character, not a character, but as a person and a content creator evolving. Because,
True.
Yeah, a lot of times when you watch these guys for, fucking 10, 15 years, like Markiplier. He makes the same video game. He makes video game content, but his content has also changed, like the way he speaks, the way he presents himself, the way he plays the games and stuff like that. PewDiePie, like bro, grew the fuck up. Like he's a dad now, so he's making different content because he can't be like, hello, bro, what's up? You know what I'm saying? So it's really
Bro,
it's really just yeah, they've changed, man, and that's not always a bad thing.
Yeah,
It's
man.
not a bad thing to change because audiences, a lot of the times, obviously, there are going to be people who are like, man, you don't play video games anymore,
I miss the
unsubscribe.
old
But
one.
like, I miss the old, like, bro, like a lot of times, people who've been with you for the longest are really fucking with you.
Yeah.
Like, they may not like they're fucking with you. So if they get to see more you, then that's a win for them in
Hmm.
their mind. They're like, man, this is cool. I'm getting more of the same, content creator, just in a different format. So like, yeah, it really is just, it's okay to be scared of change, but at the end of the day, everything changes, everything will change,
Yeah.
and that's okay. Because looking at the YouTube landscape, bro, we're not going to get too deep into this. We've already discussed like fucking iDubbbz and shit, but like 2016 to 2019 YouTube was kind of like a
It's
wasteland.
interesting. That was an
It
interesting
was
time.
def
That was an interesting
it
time.
was an interesting time. Definitely like almost 10 years later, things have definitely changed.
I think
And
2016. I think that run is actually why we're so PC now. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I think that
yeah.
that right there set the stage for this right here. You know what I'm saying? So
They were like, we can't keep doing this shit
let this
anymore.
happen, bro. Like what the? This is the
iDubbbz
internet, but
deleted
goddamn.
iDubbbz deleted all of his old videos. He's not happy with them. He's I mean, honestly, I get it. But
Fair
I'm
enough,
just
man.
saying, like iDubbbz, for example. Bro, what does bro do now? I know he puts together Creator Clash. We're not gonna get off on this tangent too much, but I just want to see what he does now. Because a lot of times we're talking about change and shit. Bro, okay, so yeah, it looks like he's doing like skits and shit, but also like I guess the Curtis Connor,
Oh,
Drew Gooden
okay, Drew
type
Goodman. Yeah.
discussion
Gooden,
conversation
Gooden,
videos. So Drew Gooden,
Gooden, Gooden. I'm thinking Saul Goodman.
Saul Goodman,
Saul
two
Goodman.
goats, two
True.
goats can exist. But really, you want to sit down and talk to your audience. And when I say sit down, I don't, for the love of God, don't do the fucking YouTuber sit down.
Exit, sit down, and sigh.
Check this out.
And if possible, exclude the ukulele. Or the fucking wave before he says it. And then you think you title the video "We Have to Talk."
We have to talk.
Like, bro, it
Like,
we,
it's so overdone.
it's
Stop
so
it.
annoying,
Stop
bro.
it. It's
Stop.
guaranteed to get you clicks. Stop it. Anyways, I don't know. I just have a visceral like reaction to those types of videos.
It was just a
But you want,
genre for a minute, man. Like,
yeah, it really was.
just mess up,
But
learn and grow. Mess up, learn and grow. Like, obviously, that's
nigga,
like,
at some
you know what
point
I'm
the
saying?
learning part has to happen. Like
Exactly. But the learning part was never happening, bro.
no, it's just like I'm deeply sorry for anyone who I might have hurt. It's always
Does it
might have
again.
hurt, by the way. It's always might have hurt, by
Exactly.
the way.
Yeah.
Like,
For
no,
those who
dude.
might have been affected by my actions or some shit like
Exactly.
that.
Like, bro, I don't know, bro.
Be
I
authentic,
could
bro.
exactly.
It's all
But
right.
essentially, you just want to let them know without shocking your audience, and also make sure to turn off your alarms, by the way. I don't know if you guys heard that, but this ear-piercing alarm just went off my phone.
You good?
But, just slowly introduce elements of your new content with your existing gaming content.
Mm-hmm.
Please, please, two things before you make the big shift. Tell your audience that this shit is happening multiple places. So make a
Yes.
YouTube video, put it in
Yes.
Discord, put it in YouTube communities. You know what I'm talking about? The community
The
tab
posts.
posts. And also, don't make the shift immediately. So what you want to do is you want to make a couple of videos and sprinkle them in with your old content. So that way it's kind of like it's like introducing a fish to a new fish tank. You don't just dump bro in the water because he could, die of like shock.
Shock. Yeah.
Yeah, because the water's two different temperatures. You put the baggie in the, you know what I'm talking
Yeah. You
about?
put the bag in the fish tank. For those of y'all, we had a lot of fish growing up.
A lot of fish growing up.
But yeah, you put the bag with the fish and the water in the fish tank, and then
Yeah.
you just let the water, change temperature, so you don't kill the
Mhm.
fish. But yeah,
I'm gonna get a fish tank. I want to get a big one.
Yeah, nice, man. Wait,
But
I was just gonna say, real quick,
Mhm.
when you think of people that don't change, like off rip, I'm thinking of like music artists. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is it? You got the Baby, Lil Baby, Ice Spice. Like these are people that have been making the same songs for about like 5 years now since they came out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And people get tired of it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
or then you got people like Uzi or Playboy Cardi or people that are just constantly switching it up and
Yeah.
finding out different sounds and different ways to do things. And it's just like it's really interesting to me when people are like, I miss the old one, but then when the old one was here, you weren't fucking with it at all. You know what I'm saying? So it's just
No.
it's very interesting to see that. But like Buzz was saying, man, definitely if and when you are switching, definitely don't do it abruptly. Don't all of a sudden just
No.
one day go live with a different game. Definitely like you said, let everybody know what's going on, keep everybody in the loop, just so everybody is like, okay, we're on the same page here.
Exactly.
Because I know that's what I did with my audience, and we're still growing back. We're still on the comeback, but what I did was I grew an audience playing Fortnite and only Fortnite, and then I trained everybody. Well, I trained the audience to know that when I hit live, it's gonna be Fortnite. You know what I'm saying? So like.
Yep.
When I hit live and it was a brand new name and it wasn't Fortnite, nobody's gonna click on that. You know what I'm saying? So it was just
Like, who is this guy?
Exactly. Yeah, you're
like,
you're
who is this
confused.
guy?
Who is this guy? When did I follow him?
Yeah.
What game is this? It's not big of a deal. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Mhm.
just like
Yeah.
it's very difficult doing this change. But definitely
Absolutely.
if you follow these steps, it'll be a much smoother transition than just going live with a new game and getting just not shit on, but you know what I'm saying? Like just damn. Just abandoned
Of course.
almost.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, just like we said, be transparent. And try and find some common themes between your old and new content. Like if you're like a comedian, try and find comedy shit. If you're trying, continue the jokes basically. Don't just
Of
all of a
course.
sudden switch over to a newscaster
Some
voice.
solemn
and,
shit.
Exactly. And you have 2 videos ago you were making fart jokes, and now you're just reading off the news. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
definitely try and keep your theme, your niche in in play, basically. In play.
Of course. Yeah. You want to keep that in mind, because if you switch up too much, you're gonna throw off your audience.
Exactly, man.
You're gonna be like,
Yeah.
what is going on? But obviously leverage your personality. So whatever, just like you said, it's about just maintaining your own personal integrity, just kind of staying true to yourself and the content you've been making. Now, I'm not saying like, you're allowed to evolve. So it's not, if you're making poop jokes now, it's not poop jokes forever. Don't worry. Unless you like poop jokes. Those are
Or
funny.
it's a
They can
running
be.
gag, you know what I'm saying? Like
Exactly. It can be a running gag. But I'm just saying it's okay. And test the waters before fully committing. So like we said, you want to experiment with a couple of videos in your new niche and gauge the reaction. Because if your audience hates it, that doesn't mean like abandon ship and like just be like, oh, I guess we're not doing this anymore. I tried.
Yeah.
But, just kind of like maybe once a week introduce it to your circle. Just like, okay, we're gonna try something a little different this time. Instead of a long intro with a skit, we're gonna cut the skit short and then get to the, because I know one of my
Is
favorite
that
content creators when I was
Nostalgia Critic?
younger, Nostalgia Critic.
Yep.
Yeah. I used to fucking love the Nostalgia Critic when I was younger. But as I grew older, his skits grew longer and longer, and I was not really a big fan of them.
Mhm.
So I stopped watching. I actually went back to some of his stuff. He's returned to like his old format for the most part. He does still have like little bits and skits. I don't find him as I enjoy his content, but I think my taste as someone has changed,
You grew up a little bit,
Yeah.
man. You know what I'm
I
saying?
grew up a little
If
bit.
you're still watching Sesame Street, we'd be, a little
Nothing wrong with
nothing
Sesame
wrong with
Street,
Sesame
bro.
Street.
I fucking
Streets
love.
raised me. Streets killed me.
They got Tony Soprano on fucking Sesame Street, dude.
Streets
Like,
killed
what
me.
the fuck? I don't know. But anyways, you want to optimize for discoverability, of course. So that means experimenting with thumbnails, titles, and getting those SEO apps and shit. When I say SEO apps, I think we've talked about them. Just a couple right here. vidIQ is a good one.
Yep. I couldn't think of it.
Yeah, vidIQ and TubeBuddy. Those are the two that I use the most. But really, it's just about optimization and getting your shit, in front of people. Because, sorry, my train just derailed
you're good, man.
for a second.
I'll
But
wrap it up for us, man.
no, please let me finish this. I have to do it. Okay.
But so we're like we said, definitely engage with your audience. And now is the time where you got to engage with your audience more than ever, because now is the time where, if they ask a question and you're not there to answer it, then what the fuck am I sitting here for? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So definitely reply to comments, post your updates, get feedback. Try and keep your audience engaged and involved in your journey, as opposed to just trying to keep them on the bench and, making them watch you do this to your channel. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Definitely. Also, for our final point, repurpose content over different platforms. Okay. So don't post the same horizontal clip you downloaded from Twitch. Don't post that to Instagram and fucking Facebook Reels and TikTok and wonder why you're not getting likes. Okay.
Yeah.
You got to make it vertical. Fuck, I can't talk. You got to make it
You're
vertical. So that, it fits in with the social media. Otherwise, it's just going to look weird. But that is all we have for today. Short and sweet. I'm saying? Streamer Collabs boys, motherfucking podcast in the building with it. Today we talked about changing, or did you want to wrap it up?
No, man, you got it.
Okay, man.
You're good,
yeah. So today we talked about switching content and how to transition from different from gaming content to maybe a different game, or maybe real life content and stuff like that. We talked
Different
about
genre completely, yeah.
Exactly, yeah. We talked about acknowledging and overcoming the fear. We talked about the game plan and the how to talk your audience through this. And we've also mentioned, if you guys did fart jokes 2 videos ago, keep the fart jokes up, but maybe not as much. I don't know. Maybe more. Double down. I don't know.
Exactly. Who knows, bro?
But
your audience loves fart jokes.
Exactly, man. If your audience loves fart jokes, man, keep them up. Definitely. And for the final thing, definitely repurpose your content and more engage your audience, because right now is the most vulnerable your channel will be. And if you don't walk them through this, they will not stick with you. So, so that's going to be it for today. Love y'all. See y'all in the next one. Dropping shit.